Welcome to linuxhelp.com. For today's topic, I will show you how to operate servers with Ansible. Ansible is a radically simple IT automation engine that automates cloud provisioning, configuration management, application deployment, intra-service orchestration, and many other IT needs. Ansible works by connecting to your nodes and pushing out small programs called modules to them. Modules are used to accomplish automation tasks in Ansible. These programs are written to be resource model of the desired state of the system. These programs are written to be resource models of the desired state of the system. Ansible then executes these modules and removes them when finished. So now let's proceed and I will show you how to configure Ansible to operate with your servers. So now here we will give you first brief about what is Ansible. And the first question comes into the mind that why do we need Ansible? So as a perspective of a server administrator, managing a single server is pretty easy. So in case if you want to change your DNS server configuration in your system or in your server, if you have only one server, then you can go to that path location /etc/resolve.conf and you can change everything whatever you want. But in the case of if you are having a lot of servers, more than 20, more than 10, then in the case of you have to go to that particular server and log in that server, and after that you can change the DNS server configuration by going to that particular file location. So it's not an easy task if you are handling multiple servers in your configuration, in your setup. So for that, there is a role for Ansible comes into your mind. In the case of Ansible, you have a control station, or you can say this is your command line system where there already Ansible is installed. So what you need to do is just only go in that path location /etc/resolve.conf in your control station and change whatever the setting you want to configuration you want to change in your server. And these server setting have been pushed to your server location. That's all. That's all that Ansible works here. So now let's move to our desktop. So now let's remove our control system, Linux system. So now I came on my Linux machine. This is the CentOS. So first of all, I will move to my Ansible location. cd/etc/Ansible. If I create list here, you will see there's a 3 file here, ansible.cfg, hosts, and roles. Of course, the ansible.cfg contains all the configuration for the Ansible, and the host file contain all the host list which I am going to take control. First, I will give you some facts about the Ansible. The Ansible is owned by the Red Hat. The Red Hat is pretty much enterprise standard for Linux and even everywhere. So learning automation tool like Ansible, it's a key for the Red Hat. Second of thing, Ansible is also Python based. So which make it very cool language and very happy language. The third is the most important thing, probably the most loved feature for Ansible, that is the agentless. So typically, when you are doing automation, your automation tool require you to install some sort of agent or client on that particular machine. So it's very hard to install agent on every system in your server setup because it would be 1,000 of servers. So you cannot install Ansible to every system particular. So in case of Ansible, it's agentless. It's simply connect with SH and you can run your commands. And it's also free. You can install it on your Linux desktop. So it's also have been, but the another version of Ansible is also available, which is paid version, which you can say that is Ansible Tower. And the last thing is Ansible support the push model. In spite of pulling the configuration, you can do the push commands so that it can send command to the server. So now I will change some configuration in host file, and I will add some our server details so that I can access to that server using Ansible. Now I'm going to open host file using vim command. Okay, vim is the editor. So now, first of all, I'm going to create group here, name a Linux, and I will provide my server IP address here. Okay, done, cool. Now I'm providing Linux group name, was. Now provide here Ansible user is equals to root. I'm providing here root credential, but it's advisable to see to put some specified users here. So Ansible underscore password and is equals to Linux C, and that's all. And now I'm going to use the first of my command to my server, and I'm going to just ping off my server using the command Ansible. Now specify what host we dealing with. So in the case of mine, I'm going to specify Linux, the group we created right now just in host file, the Linux, and provide the module name. -m indicates the module which I'm going to use. The module is ping. You can use whatever the module, different type of module available in Ansible. So now just press enter. And that's the thing. And now you can see 192.168.6.112 getting the success ping. This is the Ansible facts which he is gathering. The ping got the reply from Pong. Okay, that's all. Now let's try entering regular Linux command we use in daily on my machine, on us machine. So what we use, Ansible Linux, which is the group -a ad-hoc base cat space /etc/os-release. What it will provide, and it provide the content of OS release file. So now press enter. You will see all the details what available in OS release. It shows what your server have. That's the very good thing in the Ansible, that he is accessing OS release file from your machine only. What if we reboot the host machine? So to reboot the host machine, we will use Ansible Linux -a reboot, and that's all. So of course the connection was reset because you reboot that host machine. After some time we will check. So now I will check our machine. Ansible Linux -m ping, and you will see that I will receive the success alert, yes. So now my host machine is came up now. So there are more powerful way to use Ansible, that is what we call is Ansible playbook. We will see in my next tutorial. Thank you. If you like it, please subscribe to our channel, and also to watch more tutorial, please visit our website www.linuxhelp.com. And if you have any queries, mail us to support@linuxhelp.com.